Are we waiting for the other people to log in?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay, the screen, but my head's underwater. Hello, guys. I was playing a little bit of it. So what are we doing?
Know what that teacher.
I know. Natalie, are you laying down on your bed? Why you turn off your camera?
Okay, I'm in class. I think I have my. I can't hear you.
While you're waiting. Sorry. Okay, now, sorry, I muted myself.
Wi-Fi's too bad.
So
I can't hear you.
We'll
The
start
Wi-Fi's
with,
bad.
we're going to start with dictation sentences. I won't make you write them, but you are going to type them into the chat like we've been doing before, okay? Let me share my screen, and then we'll go from there. Myself muted. Right here. Back here. Make sure everybody's muted or we cannot hear. Thank you. Materials, like I said, I'm not going to make you write them because we'll do some writing later, but I want you to type them into the chat. Let's start off with a few of these.
The cub ate a nut.
I wasn't very loud, sorry. Go back.
Am I late?
Yes, we started at 12:30. Whoever said that.
The cub ate a nut.
The cub ate a nut. Type it into the chat. There's still a few that have not come back. Okay. Good job. The cub ate a nut. Let's see.
The cub ate a nut.
Not that one. This one.
I can pat the cat.
I can pat the cat. I can pat the cat. The cat. Good job. Let's see what's next. Why do we always start over?
Cub ate a nut.
We already did that one. Hold on.
I can pat the cat.
This one right here.
Did you step on the mat?
Did you step on the mat? Did you step on the mat? Good job, RJ. You gotta spell out you though. Y-O-U.
And let's not forget about the question mark.
Oh yeah, if you want to put the question mark, yes. Mat.
What are you doing? Why is this coming up? I was speaking these others. These are this time of year.
Right. I have a question for you. Keep going. All right. Well, my grandma loves to hug me. My grandma loves to hug me. Type it in the chat. My grandma loves to hug me.
Does she see you? Does she know you're on? Do you know what you're doing right now?
I have my notebook.
This one?
No, my notebook.
What else?
No.
Okay, well, just tell her we weren't able to get on. Something was wrong. Can you hear her?
No.
Okay.
The next one, the cat. For y'all that are joining late, we are doing dictation sentences. And you need to type in your answer in the chat. One more. The cat ate my food. The cat ate my food. The cat ate my food. Yeah. Wow.
I was the second one.
Okay, cool. The cat ate my food. The cat ate my food.
Yeah.
The cat ate my food.
That you don't have the computer until your sister's done with her afternoon meeting.
Miss,
Uh-huh.
I can't do the science right now because my little sister's doing her meeting on the computer.
Okay.
March Fernandez.
Let's see. That was it. But now you're gonna need your writing journal, the journal that you've been writing in. You're gonna hate me for this. I already know you aren't gonna like me for this. But anyways, we're gonna practice our cursive writing.
Yay!
Let me stop sharing. And let me share what we're gonna do.
Yes. I've been waiting for this.
you are going to have to do cursive this year, but right now, you're supposed to have cursive handwriting books, but we don't have them right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice each one of our letters right now. Let's see. Make it bigger. Okay. Y'all ready? I'll have you.
Remember,
Yes.
is it the one that has the tab?
No, you can write it in there or the other journal. It doesn't matter.
It's funny.
Okay. Write a regular A and a small A. Okay, maybe I will make y'all do all of these. And then below it, we're gonna write a cursive A. Y'all ready?
Okay. Are we gonna do from A to Z?
I don't think we're gonna do from A to Z. So this is this is regular print, and then below is cursive. So you're gonna come.
Oh yeah, I remember. I know how to draw the cursive A.
The A is pretty easy for cursive. The B is a little harder. C is pretty easy.
I know how to write AJ in cursive.
Okay, perfect. So we'll do half of them
Ms.
today.
Hernandez,
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt. This is Serena's grandma. We are having a little trouble with the tablet. That's why we got in also late. It's breaking up a lot and the screen is cutting in and out really bad. So we're here. We're just going to try and get whatever is wrong with it. Okay?
Okay. We're working on cursive right now. We're gonna work on the first 13 letters. Right? Cursive. Okay. In our journal. Somebody needs to mute. So we're gonna write our print letter up top and upper and lowercase, and then we're gonna do the cursive. Ooh, this one's gonna be. We're writing in the journal that we've been writing in for y'all that are wondering what journal we're writing in. And we're practicing our cursive. And I might actually, I was gonna say I might have you take a picture and turn it in. Oh, that could be mean like that.
I don't have a phone though. I lost it, I think.
Do a B. You're gonna come around. You're gonna kind of make a curly Q, and then you're gonna curl it in. That's kind of hard.
Okay. Why was I muted? I already.
I'm muting some of y'all because I hear like background noise. Not everybody's gonna be able to hear. If you've got background noise, AJ, quit unmuting yourself. If there's a TV or there's people talking in the background, we're gonna be able to hear it. If you sit in a quiet place, you can stay unmuted like Chloe normally is, or Vida is, or Natalie. But if there's your parents are talking or they're watching TV, keep it muted so that everybody can hear, okay? If you have to ask something, you can come get unmuted. Oh, okay, now we're doing a lowercase b. You're gonna start at the bottom, you're gonna come up, you're gonna make like a little loop. You're gonna come back up to that second line and then make like a little curl. Ooh, this is hard. I don't write in cursive that often either, so I wouldn't be. I'm right here with y'all practicing this. The C's not that hard.
Lowercase b is not that hard.
They kind of get hard when you've got to like connect them.
Mine didn't turn out very good.
Mine did.
Kind of looks like an R with like.
That's what it technically looks like all the time.
If we had papers and a notebook, it would probably look something like this, and you'd be kind of tracing and practicing. But we don't have a paper and notebook. Let's do a C. A C is pretty easy in uppercase and cursive. A C is easy in cursive. It's pretty much the same thing.
Isn't it the same?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's kind of like slanted a little more. If you look on the sheet, it's a little more slanted, but it's pretty much the same.
That's exactly what I told my mom. It looks the same.
Maybe I'll have y'all hold up like I'll have y'all at the end of this write your name in cursive and hold it up. Let's do
I
What
don't know
about
how to
D?
like
What's
just
the cursive D?
D. Hold on, we're getting there.
I know what cursive D.
It's messed up.
Okay, so you're gonna start up. You're gonna start at the top. You're gonna come down. You're gonna make like a loop. Come back around, and you're gonna make like a little curl there. I guess it goes all the way through. I should have skipped a line between my cursive and my. Yeah, so it looks like it's connected. That was a bad example.
What happens when you start the video? Can she see you or what? Well, I need her to see you.
kind of
so she
looks a
knows what
little
time to go
weird.
in here.
Lowercase d, just come
What's the
start
news?
right here, and then you come around. And you can come back this way.
That's how I normally do my D's.
Sometimes, some cursive will look a little different. So the way, like I might not, when I make my uppercase D, I might not make that little curl.
Can you hear her, Tony? Sierra? Lower the TV.
What else? Try to think of another letter. Like A, maybe you won't make your curly all the way up. Like at the end of my first name, I might not make my curl all the way up. I might shorten it a little bit. But E's.
You should know how to spell my name in cursive. Well, I was almost able to do it.
Serena.
Never able to do it then. Oh.
An E is kind of like a backwards 3. I'm gonna skip a line between
Oh yeah, I know.
like this. Like that. It's like a backwards 3. And the lowercase e is
That one I'm good at.
that. It's almost similar to the lowercase, but it's kind of to the side a little bit.
It kind of looks like a 3.
It's a backwards 3. That's pretty much what it is.
It's a backwards 3, yes.
Hey, I got it. I'm good at E's. Never knew that.
Pretty easy. Ooh, the F. The F's got a lot of parts.
Oh boy.
F. Lowercase f, right? Like that. F for frog. Ooh. For the F, you're gonna start up top. You're gonna come around and make like a half circle. You're gonna come in. You're gonna cross your F, and then you can make it as fancy as you want up here up top. It's like a wave.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So you would come down, make like a half, what is that? What would you call it? Shape? Quarter of a circle, I guess. And then you cross your F in the middle, and then you can make like a little wave up top.
I'm good at that. My F looks super good.
Should have showed y'all video.
Haha.
He thinks it's good.
Haha. Haha.
So the lowercase f looks nothing like an like a, so you're gonna start at the bottom, you're gonna come up, curl it, and it goes below that line right there, and you're gonna come back around, make a loop, and then go back up
That looks like a B a little bit.
a little bit.
It looks like a butterfly. A dragonfly, I mean.
If you look at the difference between the E and the F, you bring the F down
Oh, yeah, I
below
see
that
it.
line you started on.
I am bad writing the lowercase f.
Okay, so you're gonna start right here. You're gonna come up. You're gonna loop it and come down below where you started and curl it. Make a circle, a loop, and then come back out. So I think Natalie said it kind of looks like the bee, but it comes a little bit lower than the bee.
I said it looked like a dragonfly.
I can see it.
That's a dragonfly in there, but you say you see it.
Okay. My cursive is cursive F is pretty good.
Oh, the G. Practice the G.
So,
I'm gonna have to practice that.
I'm okay at it, I
Your
guess.
last name starts with the G. Good luck writing that in cursive. Oh, no. Oops. Practicing my G before I tell you. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Is he supposed to be writing that also?
Yes.
Yes, he's supposed to be writing it. Darn, she's writing it.
Oh, I won't make y'all write your name today since we're only do half of the letters. We'll do half. I won't make.
Are we gonna do G?
Yeah, we're gonna do G. Next. Ooh, y'all ready? You're gonna start at the bottom. You're gonna come up, make a curl, go out to the side, come down, swirl around, and cross it.
Kind of looks like a music note.
Yeah, kind of looks like a music note.
3D.
It's G, and the lowercase g is very similar to regular, except you come down and you curl
It's like a
it up.
chair a little bit.
Yeah.
Looks like Aladdin's thing. Carpet.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Okay, mine looks more like a square, but
That's
I guess that
it.
will work.
I know if we were in school, we'd probably. Mine doesn't look like. If you look at mine and then you look at the G on the alphabet, it does not look the same. Like
Mine doesn't even look close to looking like that.
It, you can-
Mine looks way fatter.
Hers
I
too
think.
hard.
There's that. There's the G in the book, and then look at mine. It looks a little bit. It looks different. Mine.
It's better than mine. Mine is way worse.
It's okay. It's okay.
I did the curve really good though.
We're practicing. H. Cross it. Down. Oh, my H went over. You're gonna come make like a candy cane. You're gonna make like a candy cane, right? One candy cane.
Yeah.
Great.
And you're gonna make like another candy cane. And
Okay, actually it's pretty good. It's just really hard.
you're gonna come back up the candy cane and make like a loop, and then come out to
Oh.
the side. Connect your
What
candy
is this?
canes. Like if you're gonna give them to
For
somebody.
some reason that's so easy.
You're gonna make one candy cane. You're gonna flip and make another candy cane. Come down. You gotta tie your candy canes together to give them out to somebody. Come around and loop them around.
Mine is like fat. Like, I guess I put too much space.
Hmm.
Mine doesn't. Look,
Hold on, let me
it's
see.
right there.
Hold on.
I think I did my D really good.
I'm using pencil. Way.
Kind of chunky. Y'all see Natalie's? Look, let's see her letters. She's doing pretty good. Yeah, she made her H a little bit chunky, but that's okay.
Chunky.
Okay, mine is
Chunky
really,
alphabet.
really good.
That's fine. It's okay. We're practicing. Then you're gonna the lowercase h. You're gonna start at the bottom, come up, make a loop,
That's just perfect.
come down, and then kind of make an H. You just kind of add a loop to the H.
5 seconds to this. You wash your mouth with the worst washer
Your
machine.
eyes are kind of tricky. Let me practice my eyes. Oh yeah, I don't write in cursive that often.
I never read in
Okay,
cursive.
so lowercase is super easy. See,
Cursive does not happen very often. I'm gonna write something. Y'all don't have to write this down, but I'm gonna write something and see if y'all can tell me what it says.
know how to read cursive, I think. Hello.
Oh man.
I'm pretty good with cursive.
Let me see. Natalie, don't answer this one. Let me see if somebody else can.
Can I do it?
Okay, I'll shut my mouth.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
Oh.
I'm trying to
Put
get
me on mute just in case.
Hi. Say hi.
give a word.
Say hi. Hi.
Alexa and Hannah, get away from there.
Oh, this looks terrible, but
Boo.
nope,
Do.
nope.
What? Okay. Okay.
The first letter is supposed to be a Z. Let me show you what a Z looks like. Z.
Zoo.
Yeah, that's a Z. So yeah, zoo.
Can't see it. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Let's move on. I'll give y'all some more words in a second. Let's do an I.
I can't see the word.
I was so urgent to say that word.
Do you know what it was?
Yes.
This one?
Yeah.
Or, let's see. They're gonna, I don't know, something's like real bad. Whoever's trying to talk. Sierra, is that you? It might be you breaking up.
Where are you going?
Alright.
If it is, follow along. We're writing our cursive
break-
letters.
I'm breaking.
Or RJ, is that you? No, that was RJ. Somebody's breaking up. But we're on I. If y'all just follow along, we're writing our cursive letters. We're gonna make a boat. We're gonna start making a
Oh
boat.
boy.
We're gonna come around, loop it, and we're gonna come back up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That one's breaking up really bad.
Really bad. Oh my boom.
Okay, I muted it.
Isn't that a robot?
Okay. So the I, you're gonna make like a little ledge. You're gonna jump off the ledge, come down, come back up the ledge, and come
I was
back
actually
around.
pretty good at that one.
So you're gonna walk to the edge of the cliff. You're gonna jump off the cliff, come back up, come around, and I guess stop in the water. I don't know. Land. I guess you're gonna land. So you're gonna jump off the curve, the ledge. You're gonna.
How do I put a W?
I guess you could be like bungee jumping. So if you're gonna bungee jump, you're gonna walk to the ledge, jump off. You're gonna come back up real fast, and then you're gonna come back down, and then bam, you come to a stop. You pull your parachute, I guess.
Oh my god.
Think of it like that. That was a mini story with the cursive letter I. So Henry is going to jump off the edge. He comes down the edge. He goes back up with his bungee cord, comes back down, and then pulls his parachute at the end. That little story I just made with the letter I. The lowercase I, let's see. You're riding your bike up a hill, but you don't pedal fast enough, so then you start coming back down, and there's your I. Look at that. You're pedaling up a hill, you don't pedal fast enough, so then you come back down the hill. Has that happened to anybody where you're pedaling on your bike and you're going up the hill and you don't pedal fast enough, and then bam, you come back down? You don't have enough force. Or maybe Ray likes to skate. He doesn't go fast enough,
Skateboard.
and then he comes back down because he didn't get enough speed. Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hold on.
A
Sorry.
little
Sorry.
tall.
Sometimes happens to me and I fall over.
Quickly, Adrina. Okay.
They're breaking up, but it's over there, not over here. You have to touch your screen on this.
Okay. To the J's. Here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
J boy.
J. For Jacob, you got your lowercase j, right? Yeah, we're gonna start at the bottom, come
J
around,
is the first word.
come down.
J is the first letter in my name.
Yep. It's kind of like a backwards B with a little curly tail, I guess.
And it looks like a firefly again.
I was gonna say if you make a backwards B, I guess, and then you just put a little curly tail there, bam. It's like a backwards B, like a long skinny B.
Okay, I did it.
Okay, let me do this one. You're gonna go up. You don't have enough speed. You're gonna come back down. Oh no! You make a loop and come back. Ooh, that's a really pretty J. That's a really pretty J. Candy cane. Gonna come down around like that.
Mine doesn't look so good. It kind of looks like a 2 with a little line. At least mine does.
Trying to see how it looks like a D. No, it looks like a D.
I know where to go to. It's just right in the left. I can't.
You see it?
Chloe, who's hanging out with you, Chloe? Okay.
That's her baby brother.
Oh, then maybe she went to the restroom or something. Chloe, are you there? I see her little brother taking over.
Went to do something after.
I think she did go to the restroom.
Went somewheres.
You like my pen?
Oh, Audrina went somewheres. Okay, we're on to K. We're almost halfway done. K for Chloe. You got a lowercase. Oh my goodness, I just had a brain fart. K.
It's funny when you say
Right. They're the same thing? Oh my goodness.
Good part.
Right? They're the same way? I completely forgot.
What?
What did K look like? Let me Google it.
There's 26 letters in the alphabet.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Same way. I just had a brain fart. Sorry.
Of what?
How a lowercase k looks.
Oh my. That was probably the bear fart.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh my.
That was a big brain
I
fart.
didn't really use my brain over the summer. Okay. Yeah, that was a big brain fart. So you're gonna make a cane. Gonna start up top.
Candy cane.
Make a loop and come back down.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Or you can kind of make it a little bit bigger if you want to make your K a little bit bigger. Do candy cane.
Do a little loop-de-loop.
Want to make it a little bit bigger.
Mine's actually really good. It just looks kind of fat.
Mine too. And not really that good too.
You're gonna make a loop.
I'm doing my best.
Come back up. Kind of looks like an R. Then you come back around. It kind of looks like an R.
Oh.
Uppercase R with a loop.
Okay, let me see if I could attempt to do that because it's a little bit hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a mistake. Whenever I do the K, it looks like an H. You know, put it a little wide.
Interested to see y'all do some of this cursive. What y'all hold up.
Mine looks like an R.
It's like a lowercase R. So it would be like a lowercase R like this, or an uppercase R.
Yeah.
But then it would have like a loop up here, I guess.
And like,
The line coming out the side right here, kinda, I guess. Maybe. An R. You kind of make your R going this way. So you make a loop, and you have like a line. Maybe like K, I guess. L isn't that bad. L and then L, and then you start with a loop, you come down, make another loop, and come around. Oops.
Wait, zoom out.
So you're
Oh,
gonna
that's
start
not
with a
bad.
loop, come down with it, make another loop, and come down to the side. And then the other one's just kind of like a big loop. Pretty much.
The cursive L looks like a D.
Yeah, just not a full, like, complete, right? Because if you were to put some dots there, it would be like a D.
I know.
It'd be like a D if you put in dots. Yep. You completed it?
It's like kind of like a circle sky that's doing balls.
All right. We're almost done. We have one more and then we'll be done. Letter M. We'll finish tomorrow. Ah.
I mean, I could see the L, but like not very good.
Hold on.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Sally did that. The lowercase.
Trying to.
Oh, wait.
Okay, I'm gonna make the letter M.
I
Letter
can't see the L.
Can't see the L.
We're not sure.
Which
letter are we doing next?
M, like in monkey. M's aren't that bad. M's are pretty easy. An uppercase M looks like an like a lowercase M. So you're gonna start at the top, gonna come down and make two humps.
Okay.
So the uppercase looks like the lowercase.
The M's hair is messy today.
M's hair is messy today.
The M's.
Then when you make a lowercase, instead of only having two loops, it's gonna have three little humps or humps. 1, 2, 3. Mine looks really weird.
The toes.
Oh yeah, it looks like toes. Stop right there with that for today.
Miss, when do we do fine arts?
It's from 12 to 12:30.
Okay.
Like tomorrow, y'all will have art.
A Zoom meeting, right?
Yeah, with Miss Flat. You should have one between 12 and 12:30. Did she tell you? Oh, I was gonna say, did she tell you? You haven't seen it.
Are those 3 M's?
It's
The
that's
lowercase
lowercase M. So there's instead of only having 2 humps, it has 3 when it's in cursive. That journal out with you because we're going to use it once we get done here in a few minutes.
Put up our journal.
Okay.
Yes?
What?
Do we put up our journal?
Nope, keep it right there with you.
Okay.
All right. Everybody's good with that? Wait, let me write a word here. Let me see if y'all can figure out what the word is.
They're playing Hangman?
No, we're not playing. I'm going to write a word in cursive and you're going to tell me what it is. No, we're not playing Hangman.
Hangman with my dad last night.
What is this word right here?
I allowed to answer?
Hold on, Natalie. Let's get a couple guesses.
Okay.
I will tell you that's an L right there. I will tell you because it looks kind of like.
Letter. The
It's
first
a
one's letter.
Letter.
Who was
The
that?
second one's hello. And the last one is zoo.
Yeah, letter. Who was that said letter? One of y'all said it first.
Me.
Evita.
Jacob.
Okay, cool. Good job. So y'all can actually kind of read cursive.
I said hello too.
Okay,
I said
Good,
I
Jacob.
translated it.
good job. Let me stop sharing that and go back to my other screen to what we're going to share.
Looking on.
So, we're going to, let me make sure we did all of our reading before we move on. Our writing, or letters, I guess. Reading.
My hair is just like how long like the computer is.
Okay, we'll keep that for your reading time that I'll give you on a little bit. But in the meantime, it's kind of like reading. We're going to watch a short little, it's kind of like a movie over a book about a bad case of stripes. Some of y'all have probably already read that or have heard of it. And we're going to discuss maybe what the main idea is, what is the problem and the solution is, how did they, what is the setting? So, what does the main idea mean when you're looking for the main idea of the story? Who wants to answer?
Yes.
Who wants to answer what the main idea of the story is?
Main idea is what it is about.
So what the story is mostly about, right? Good job, Jacob. And the setting, what is the setting of a story? When I asked you, what is the setting of, let me see. Maybe, what is the setting of Captain Underpants? Jacob, you might know. Where are they
The
normally
city.
at? Huh?
Jerome Horwitz Elementary.
No, the setting would be an elementary school. Good job. And then we're going to look for the problem and solution that come up in the Girl on the Stripe. The bad case of the stripes. All right, everybody mute yourself so we can all hear this. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to hear it. All right.
Camilla was always worried about what.
Wait. Okay, here we go. And I might even give you a second to draw Camilla in a little bit too when we get done discussing it.
And now, a bad case of stripes. Written and illustrated by David Camilla Cream.
Oh.
Somebody mute themselves. Okay. Be looking for the problem that she has, the solution, where the story takes place, and then we're going to talk about the main idea, okay?
All of her friends hated Lima Beans, and she wanted to fit in. Camilla was always worried about what other people thought of her. Today, she was...
Pick up your share screen.
Oh.
It was the first day of school.
Come on, guys. We went like a minute. Sorry, we went like a minute. With that. Let me start it all over again. So, we're going to be looking for the main idea, problem, solution, and maybe we'll get to draw Camilla in a second, too.
And
I heard of the story.
A
Okay.
bad case of stripes. Written and illustrated by David Shannon. Camilla Cream loved lima beans, but she never ate them. All
Reddit.
hated lima beans, and she wanted to fit in. Camilla was always worried about what other people thought of her. Today, she was fretting even more than usual. It was the first day of school, and she couldn't decide what to wear. There were so many people to impress. She tried on 42 outfits,
Oh, Lord.
but none seemed quite right. She put on a pretty red dress and looked in the mirror. Then she screamed. Her mother ran into the room, and she screamed too. "Oh my heavens!" she cried. "You are completely covered with stripes." This was certainly true. Camilla was striped from head to toe. She looked like a rainbow. Mrs. Cream felt Camilla's forehead. "Do you feel all right?" she asked. "I feel fine," Camilla answered. "But just look at me." "You get back in bed this instant," her mother ordered. "You're not going to school today." Camilla was relieved. She didn't want to miss the first day of school, but she was afraid of what the other kids would say, and she had no idea what to wear with those crazy stripes. That afternoon, Dr. Bumble came to examine Camilla. "Most extraordinary," he exclaimed. "I've never seen anything like it. Are you having any coughing, sneezing, runny nose, aches, pains, chills, hot flashes, dizziness, drowsiness, shortness of breath, or uncontrollable twitching?" "No," Camilla told him. "I feel fine." "Well then," Dr. Bumble said, turning to Mrs. Cream, "I don't see any reason why she shouldn't go to school tomorrow. Here's some ointment that should help clear up those stripes in a few days. If it doesn't, you know where to reach me." And off he went. The next day was a disaster. Everyone at school laughed at Camilla. They called her Camilla Crayon and Night of the Living Lollipop. She tried her best to act as if everything were normal, but when the class said the Pledge of Allegiance, her stripes turned red, white, and blue, and she broke out in stars. The other kids thought this was great. One yelled, "Let's see some purple polka dots." Sure enough, Camilla turned all purple polka dotty. Someone else shouted, "Checkerboard!" And a pattern of squares covered her skin. Soon everyone was calling out different shapes and colors, and poor Camilla was changing faster than you can change channels on a TV. That night, Mr. Harms, the school principal, called. "I'm sorry, Mrs. Cream," he said. "I'm going to have to ask you to keep Camilla home from school. She's just too much of a distraction, and I've been getting calls from other parents. They're afraid those stripes may be contagious." Camilla was so embarrassed. She couldn't believe that 2 days ago everyone liked her. Now nobody wanted to be in the same room with her. Her father tried to make her feel better. "Is there anything I can get you, sweetheart?" he asked. "No, thank you," sighed Camilla. What she really wanted was a nice plate of lima beans, but she had been laughed at enough for one day. "Well, yes, I see," Dr. Bumble mumbled when Mr. Cream phoned the next day. "I think I'd better bring in the specialist. We'll be right over." About an hour later, Dr. Bumble arrived with 4 people in long white coats. He introduced them to the Creams. "This is Dr. Gropp, Dr. Sponge, Dr. Cricket, and Dr. Young." Then the specialist went to work on Camilla. They squeezed and jabbed, tapped and tested. It was very uncomfortable. "Well, it's not the mumps," concluded Dr. Gropp. "Or the measles," said Dr. Sponge. "Definitely not chicken pox," put in Dr. Cricket. "Or sunburn," said Dr. Young. "Try these," said the specialist. They each handed her a bottle filled with different colored pills. "Take one of each before bed," said Dr. Gropp. That night, Camilla took her medicine. It was awful. When she woke up the next morning, she did feel different, but when she got dressed, her clothes didn't fit right. She looked in the mirror, and there, staring back at her, was a giant, multicolored pill with her face on it. Dr. Bumble rushed over as soon as Mrs. Cream called, but this time, instead of the specialists, he brought the experts. Dr. Gord and Mr. Mellon were the finest scientific minds in the land. Once again, Camilla was poked and prodded, looked at and listened to. The experts wrote down lots of numbers. Then they huddled together and whispered. Dr. Gord finally spoke. It might be a virus, he announced with authority. Suddenly, fuzzy little virus balls appeared all over Camilla. Or it could be a fungus, added Dr. Gord. Instantly, Camilla was covered with different colored fungus blotches. Or possibly some form of bacteria, said Mr. Mellon. Out popped squiggly little bacteria tails. The experts looked at Camilla, then at each other. We need to go over these numbers again back at the lab, Dr. Gord explained. We'll call you when we know something. But the experts didn't have a clue, much less a cure. By now, the TV news had found out about Camilla. Reporters from every channel were outside her house, telling the story of the bizarre case of the incredible changing kid. Soon, a huge crowd was camped out on the front lawn. The creams were swamped with all kinds of remedies from psychologists, allergists, herbalists, nutritionists, psychics, an old medicine man, a guru, and even a vegetarian. Each so-called cure only added to poor Camilla's strange appearance until it was hard to even recognize her. She sprouted roots and berries and crystals and feathers and a long furry tail, but nothing worked. One day, a woman who called herself an environmental therapist claimed she could cure Camilla. Close your eyes, she said. Breathe deeply and become one with the room. I wish you had said that, Camilla groaned. Slowly, she started to melt into the walls of her room. Her bed became her mouth. Her nose was a dresser, and 2 paintings were her eyes. The therapist screamed and ran from the house. What are we going to do? Cried Mrs. Cream. It just keeps getting worse and worse. She began to sob. At that moment, Mr. Cream heard a quiet little knock at the front door. He opened it, and there stood an old woman who was just as plump and sweet as a strawberry. Excuse me, she said brightly, but I think I can help. She went into Camilla's room and looked around. My goodness, she said with a shake of her head. What we have here is a bad case of stripes, one of the worst I've ever seen. She pulled a container of small green beans from her bag. Here, she said, these might do the trick. Are those magic beans? Asked Mrs. Cream. Oh, my, no, replied the kind old woman. There's no such thing. These are just plain old lima beans. I bet you'd like some, wouldn't you? She asked Camilla. Camilla wanted a big, heaping plate full of lima beans more than just about anything, but she was still afraid to admit it. Yuck, she said. No one likes lima beans, especially me. Oh, dear, the old woman said sadly. I guess I was wrong about you. She put the beans back in her bag and started toward the door. Camilla watched the old woman walk away. Those beans would taste so good, and being laughed at for eating them was nothing compared to what she'd been going through. She finally couldn't stand it. Wait, she cried. The truth is, I really love lima beans. I thought so, the woman said with a smile. She took a handful of beans and popped them into Camilla's mouth. Mmm, said Camilla. Suddenly, the branches, feathers, and squiggly tails began to disappear. Then the whole room swirled around. When it stopped, there stood Camilla, and everything was back to normal. I'm cured, she shouted. Yes, said the old woman. I knew the real you was in there somewhere. She patted Camilla on the head, then she went outside and vanished into the crowd. Afterward, Camilla wasn't quite the same. Some of the kids at school said she was weird, but she didn't care a bit. She ate all the lima beans she wanted, and she never had even a touch
Oh, sorry.
of stripes again.
The end. Awesome. awesome story. Okay. Look, you get to draw. You get to draw something in a second. If you want to draw. Don't make fun of my drawings. I am not an artist. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Get your draw. We're gonna answer some questions and we're gonna draw this on our piece of paper. So a bad case of stripes. If you've got some crayons, I didn't have crayons, so I just used a few highlighters I had. You can draw Camilla in the middle. Mine, I know she looks like she's gonna like eat somebody or something. Don't make fun of my drawing. But you can draw Camilla if you want to. If not, just put a circle with a smiley face in the middle. But you need to have the rest of this because we're gonna talk about it right now.
Do we do it?
Yeah, you can draw her if you want to, like I did, or you can just put a smiley face in the middle. But make sure you have all these 4 circles around because we're going to answer these real fast about the story. Y'all can see my journal, right? Yes? Okay. Thank you, Audrina. You're the only one I think that hears me. If you have some crayons near you, you can make stripes on her if you want to. That's fine. But we're not going to take forever doing that. She looks like she's gonna eat somebody. She's possessed. Kind of like there's a character. If you want to, you can put stripes on her, but you don't have to. I just did it real fast with some highlighters I had. I don't want y'all running around looking for crayons and crayons.
Our highlighter.
If you got a couple different highlighters, you can use a couple different highlighters. But
I got 4 highlighters.
Perfect. Make sure you have the 4 circles around it. The problem, the solution, the main idea, and the setting.
Can I go get my color pencils?
Yeah, that's fine. And I'll give you about 3 minutes to draw her in there, make her look like it. And if we have a little time, I'll give you some more time in a few minutes to color her in. Ooh, yeah, if you have color pencils, keep them nearby because maybe we'll save that for tomorrow. We're fighting tomorrow. If you don't have color pencils, it's okay. Yeah, you can use markers, RJ. You can use markers, crayons, highlighters, whatever you have nearby. It doesn't bother me.
I finished.
Okay. You got all these around here because we're going to talk. I'm going to give them a few more minutes to draw in Camilla.
You weren't supposed to do those yet?
I just wanted you to draw them. We're going to answer them together. But if you already answered them.
I don't really want to draw it.
Okay, just draw a circle in the middle and put a smiley face. But make sure you have these out here.
I said I don't want to draw it.
Well, you're going to have to draw it. Draw me
Okay.
5 circles. Put a smiley face and then right here because we're going to fill these in. want to draw, and then when we're going to really start writing, you're going to be wishing we were drawing. There's this little heart activity I think we'll do tomorrow for writing. This is kind of like reading, and it's reading, I guess. A bad case of stripes.
Reading and writing.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. So start thinking about what the problem was, what the solution was, the setting, and the main idea. You've already finished drawing.
No! Boom. My paper. No. My paper.
Did it rip, Adrian?
No, Phil.
That's not a big deal.
Not a big deal to draw that either.
RJ?
The main idea is pretty confusing.
RJ?
The main idea is pretty confusing. Ms. Hernandez.
It's kind of. RJ?
I think he left.
No, he's right there. RJ! Probably can't hear me because he's off doing other things.
I think he went to do something.
He's right there.
I think he's playing with his brother.
Yeah, I can see him. Y'all can. RJ!
Finally.
Do it louder so he can hear you.
And out of the meeting is what's going to happen. I'm going to kick you out of the meeting, RJ. RJ, you need to be sitting down doing this with your shirt on, or you're going to get kicked out of the meeting for the rest of the day.
Oh my, boom.
Yes, I will kick y'all out and I will not let y'all back in if y'all are misbehaving. Just because you're at home doesn't mean you get to go do other things. We're still trying to keep it like school to the best we can.
It looks like Archie's not even there.
It's not. He turned off his video.
He's probably playing his brother in
He'll get
secret.
back. He's going to get kicked out of the meeting for the rest of the day. He's going to miss the rest of the day. Yes, if I have to kick y'all out, it's not going to be good. That's like going to the office.
But worse.
Some of y'all may get worse because some of y'all may get in trouble at home even more. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble in school with my dad. Will not give mercy.
Yeah. All right. What was her problem? What was her problem?
About her stripes.
Stripes.
So she woke up with a bad case of stripes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So she woke up with.
Sorry, my neighbors are a little bit loud.
No, that's fine. No, she woke up with stripes. You can just mute yourself, Natalie. That's fine. She woke up with stripes. Ah! As you can tell, according to her face. I should have put more down the side. She woke up with stripes.
Where's her share screen?
Can you see it, Adrian, or you can't see my shared screen?
Let me go to yours.
Audrina, can you see it? You're always up there. Can you see it? Yeah. Audrina can see it. I know y'all should be able to see it. It must be your computer. What was the solution? What solved her problem?
Oh,
Adrian.
lima beans from the old lady.
Yeah. So
You can either put old lady or lima beans.
So she ate some lima beans. right? Cereals and lima beans. The funny thing is, lima beans are actually her favorite food, weren't they?
And mine.
Are they really beans that are limed?
No.
No.
Let me pull it
But
up.
whenever you eat it, it's mushy.
Here, oh, sorry. Here, let me. I can't do this. I'll pull up a picture in a second of what lima beans are.
My
Yeah,
mom.
RJ has his video stopped.
I know he does, because he's probably not doing his work, because he wasn't doing it before.
Well, I'm finished.
Okay. What is
What
the
about
main
setting?
idea? What?
Should be for that's okay.
About the story. What was it mostly about?
Her.
Her and what?
The stripes
So she had stripes and what else?
that she no.
So she had
Lima beans.
no. She had stripes.
I can't see it.
Okay, hold on. I'm writing it. And a lot of people helping her, right?
Yes.
Lots of people.
I don't see her share screen.
I don't know. Audrina, can you see it? I went out of the circle a little bit. Yeah. Check yours, Adrian, because Audrina can see it, and Natalie, I can know sees it because she's writing it down. So is AJ. So she had stripes and a lot of people helping her try to get rid of those stripes.
Okay, I see it now.
That was a lot. She had oh, I should have made this a reading assignment. I'm going to type it in. Maybe tomorrow I'll make it a reading assignment. Might do that tomorrow for a reading assignment.
Okay, I did the main idea.
Ms. Hernandez, I can't see the top.
Right at the top, sorry. Right there?
Yes, thank
Okay.
On the best. On the best. Yeah.
There you go. You're going to keep unmuted. Then we have the setting. I might be able to answer that one by yourself. It's kind of at two places, I guess. But mainly,
Yeah, so I just put the
Well,
see?
the
I just put the town. I just put the town.
I think they mean like
Her
the
house.
setting is like where she mainly is.
yeah,
So
where she mainly is. So where
like
would
the
that be?
house.
At her house? Or you could have said maybe school and house. But yeah, it would have been mainly her house or her home.
I put the town.
Home. Real big. Home. I put her house. She was at school for a little bit in the beginning, but mainly she was at home. Like Natalie said, where does the story mostly take place?
You know what? Fine, I'll take up town.
We're almost there. I think what I'm going to do after this is give you all some reading time because we're probably not going to have much more than that.
We're gonna do lunch again? Bum bum. Ow. 6 for you.
Mr. Mendes. This is what I drew.
Wow. Wow. That's so pretty. Wow, that's so pretty.
That's what I drew.
Cool. Okay. So as y'all are finishing up for 30 minutes, I'm going to give you some time to read on Mayan. So from now until 1 or 2 to 11, I'm going to give you Mayan reading time.
Can we go on Mayan right now?
Yes, you can go on Mayan right now.
Okay. I got a book I can read.
Okay, awesome. The goal during reading on Mayan is to
Can also everybody be on mute? Because when I'm trying to read a book, I can't hear on the audio.
Okay, yes, everybody on mute. But let me explain. The goal when you're reading on Mayan is to try to find one book and at least test on it. And if you're not doing that, I can see. Adrian, you have a point. Quit putting stuff in the comments. If people are talking, it's not muted. It's bothering other people. The same thing in the classroom. If you're talking or people are talking, they can't concentrate on reading. We don't need those comments. You have something you need to say it to me, not everybody. Do you understand? He has a point. When everybody
took a big breath and swam out into the giant field we would be performing in.
Everybody
on the opposite end of the field, Rachel.
That was Natalie, I think. So the goal, like I said, is for you to find a book to read. If you need your login, let me know and I'll give it to you right now. And I can see who's getting on Mayan and who's reading and who's not. So I'm gonna check. Chloe, you have a question? Chloe with the K. Or C, sorry. Chloe with the C.
I have a question. How do you get on the site that you're on?
Rapid Identity to go to Mayan?
Yes.
If you're on a computer, you can log into Canvas and there's a backpack on the side and it will take you to your Rapid Identity. If you're not on a computer, you're gonna have to go to myccisd.us. Which one are you getting on, a computer or on a phone? What are you trying to get on Mayan on? Chloe?
I'm on computer.
Okay, so go to your Canvas account. Let me show you. I'll share my screen with you, okay? You'll go to your Canvas account if you're logged in from earlier. And there's a little backpack. Oh, hold on, let me move this. There's a little backpack on the side down here. Do you see a backpack?
Yes.
Click on the backpack and then your first one, or the only one you have, should be Rapid Identity. Do you see it?
Oh, yes.
You click it and then it will give you all those tiles or take you to your little dashboard here, and then it's Mayan right here in red with red and purple. Do you see it? Or sorry, Mayan, yeah, right here with the green square. Do you see it?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, click on it and it will take you to Mayan. That's the way you can always get onto Rapid Identity, and then also it will take you to your Imagine Math Facts if you're ever bored and want to do some of those things, okay? We're gonna play a game. Okay, start wrapping up your reading and come back. we get to play a game for social studies to end our day. Let me see. Which one of y'all? Where did Adrian go? He's not even on here. Okay. Is everybody back?
Yeah.
Okay, so have y'all heard of Kahoot?
No.
I've not heard of Kahoot. I wish Mariah was here because I would get her to download. I would get her to download the app for me, but I'll just use my phone. Okay, so Kahoot is like a little game. Hold on, that you can play on. We're gonna play for social studies. I'm going to let me find my enter the code. We play. We're gonna play a game. Can y'all see my screen? Y'all are gonna help me answer these.
Okay.
We're gonna do a classic one-on-one. Oh wait, Kahoot is loading. Classic. So normally you could get, I don't know if y'all can see the Kahoot app on your phone or your tablet or something. And then you would enter this code in there and you would be one of the players.
Okay. So do we download it?
No, you don't have to download it. We're gonna do it together.
Okay.
And I put the code into my phone, so we'll have a fake player, but just so we can play the game.
What is this?
It's Kahoot. It's a game.
How do you get there?
We're gonna play it right now. I'm gonna show y'all how to play it first. You can always go to kahoot.it and join with this pin code, or if you have the app.
I don't know if there's gonna be any players. Not a lot of people have this.
Yeah, not a lot of y'all have it. I don't really want you to open it, so we're gonna play it together. We're gonna help me. Region is Texas located in? Oh, we answered this one yesterday.
Southwest region.
The Southwest?
Southwest.
Southwest. Let's see.
Southwest region.
Southwest. The Southwest region.
So I'm using the player on my phone. I'm using the phone as our team, so I'm entering it on my phone. But if y'all open a new tab too, eventually we can join in. Is there another question?
You need to press next.
Where's next?
Like on the top right.
I can't see because sorry, there's pictures in the way. Who is that? Rita, is that you? Have you played this before?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're winning because we're the only ones playing. Identify the ocean that borders North America to the east. Ooh, the ocean that is over here.
Atlantic Ocean, I think.
I mean Atlantic.
No, not Atlantic. Pacific?
Gulf of Mexico.
The one that's over here.
Mexico.
Gulf of Mexico.
Are y'all sure?
Gulf of No. Pacific Ocean.
Oh yeah, it's Pacific Ocean.
Pacific.
The Pacific. The Pacific.
Pacific. Let's see.
Gulf of Mexico. Why is
Yes. Wait, what?
No, you got it correct.
Oh, it's the Atlantic.
Oh man. Okay, let's see. Identify the ocean that borders North America to the west is?
That's the Pacific Ocean.
The Pacific?
Yes.
Somebody say that.
Oh yeah.
I told you the Pacific Ocean.
I also said the Pacific.
Good
Oh
job.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
Uh-oh.
Pacific
You
too.
can get 2 in a row. Antonio, I bet you those little kids are jealous.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Identify the country that borders the United States to the north. So who's to the north of us?
The Netherlands?
The Netherlands, yeah.
Netherlands.
Isn't
Or
that
Canada.
the name for Minecraft?
No.
The Nether?
What's to the north of us? What's to the south of us? What country?
Texas.
What country?
Texas?
Oh, no.
Texas is a state.
I said Netherlands.
It's not gonna be right.
Canada.
Said Canada. I said Canada.
Oh, you said not Canada.
He said
I said Canada.
no, not
You
Canada.
said not Canada.
We
I
said
said
we go
Canada.
Canada, but then we
No,
changed it.
nothing.
No.
I said Canada, and then I was like, no, wait, no.
You're failing terribly.
Wow.
Come on,
We
guys. Oh, come on. What country borders the United States to the south?
Mexico.
Natalie says
Yeah,
Mexico.
No, it's South America.
South America.
It can't be Canada, because Canada
No.
was from the west.
Oh my goodness. Oh my boom.
We are right.
Canada was from the west.
Adrian died.
Wait, to the Netherlands?
No, it can't be.
Can't be. Unless it is B.
What country is to the south of us?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Like, get a map.
What did I say?
You said South America.
No, that was Vita.
Somebody said.
And then you agreed with her.
We're gonna have to get a map.
No.
Wow, you have terrible memory if you ask me.
Let's see. What 4 states surround Texas? So right here, right here, right here, and right here, or right here.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Texas.
Wyoming. Colorado.
It's the red one, I think. I bet.
I think it's the yellow.
No,
I think it's the blue.
okay.
I think it's red.
Oklahoma, New Mexico, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Mississippi is our current.
Why is there 2 cahoots? There's 2 cahoots open. Why is that?
No. It's New Mexico, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana.
Either, what are they?
It's New Mexico, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana.
I think it's red.
It's definitely red.
Red?
Definitely.
Yep, it's red.
Right.
That's right. You're right.
I'm
Whoever
an
else
SCTV
red.
boy. What? You stole their child? Bum, 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 707.
I'd rather play Kazoo.
What neighboring states are east of Texas? Ooh.
Louisiana and New Mexico, I believe so.
New
Wait.
Mexico and Oklahoma.
Do it, do it, do it, do whatever you want. Do what? Do what? Please don't hurt me. Adrian died.
We're gonna fail this.
We need to hurry because there's a timer.
I know.
Of course there's a timer. Of course there's a timer. Who wouldn't know that?
It doesn't got. Oh my goodness, it doesn't have.
That's a bad map. Why would you pick that?
I think the timer
Oh my god, the world's gonna end. We still got bazillion years.
It's our 60 seconds. We're good.
Oh my god, the world's gonna end. We don't want the world to end. If it ends, the
The
end.
world is going to end soon
This is
in
over here of Texas.
1 billion years.
First of all, the world's only gonna end when the sun explodes, and then humanity will wiped out and nothing left in our
That's right.
Nah.
Louisiana, Arkansas.
Blue.
All right.
Here we go.
The world's only gonna end if the sun explodes and then it destroys our universe, and then humanity will be wiped.
No, it will only end if the sun explodes and we need sun to do our crops.
Who's first place?
Wow.
Make y'all all
Seriously, Jacob?
Like horses and stuff like that.
Okay, how big do you think with the explosion will? How big do you think the explosion will be? Sun.
Like
1,000 meters away.
And that could probably kill us all. Oh my God.
like
Even the
1,000 yards.
even experts.
I saw a
know.
video about the end of the world on Discovery. It said that when the sun explodes, the center of the earth will start glowing red and come out.
Because it's fire now, like
They're literally lying. I watched an online
It's a long
Netflix
time until the
documentary.
world ends.
Oh, and it said the world's gonna end when the sun explodes.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay, we have one more thing to do before. Why is it on renewable resources and not what we were learning last week?
What up?
Let me see.
Adrian, I'll show you how many years until the world ends.
Let me check on you. Let me check in on you. How you doing, Mama? Need water?
I have a little bit.
Michael, is that you up there, Michael?
So what are we doing now?
I was looking for the one more vocabulary phrase and I can't find it. It's over the wrong vocabulary. What is this? Alright, so
666 years until it's the end.
okay, so
That's a long time.
tomorrow. Make sure you have your math in
Google says 166 years until the world ends.
Okay, you can tell us in a second. Let me explain what we're doing.
You can't predict that.
Tomorrow,
Google predicted it.
I'm gonna mute both of y'all.
What?
Have your math.
Well, if it was true, at least we'll be dead by now.
Tomorrow, have your math binder ready and your beginning of the year test. You got to finish it. And we're going to do some more basic facts and what is it, skills, I think, and problem solving in the morning, and then we'll do reading in the afternoon. Make sure you are prepared tomorrow. I'm going to go through and see who hasn't been turning in things. If you haven't gone to submit your questions, be that. Have you done Nearpods and submitted your questions today?
I only needed 2 more.
Okay, you're gonna have to go back and do it. Okay? If not, you're gonna do it take some time away from reading or something tomorrow, and you're gonna have to do it. Or your fine arts, you'll spend some time with me during fine arts. Okay? Just make sure you get it done, because those are how you're getting graded. Let me see, that's it. I think AJ, you need to go back and do the Nearpod from yesterday. Or no, you finished it this morning with us, I think.
Do we have to go now?
Hold on. The beginning of the year, did you do yesterday? If you haven't done it, AJ, you need to go bubble in for yesterday's beginning of your test.
Anybody else? I didn't do it. I didn't do the math from yesterday. Sorry.
Okay, you're gonna have to go do it then, or you're gonna spend time with me tomorrow afternoon and like a snack.
Okay, I'll go do it now.
The Nearpod.
Huh?
Make sure they're done. And then check it.
I think I need to do my Nearpod math.
Okay, and then science, and then social studies. Oh, AJ, there's a social studies assignment. It's called locating Texas? Or what region? Locating in Texas, I think is what it was for social studies. All right, I will see y'all tomorrow. Got it? Bye.
Do I leave this? Do I leave the meeting?
Bye.
I leave the.
Bye.
Do I leave the meeting?
Too.
Never to see this again. Never to go
I
back.
have an FGTV toy that I wanted to share.
Here.